The guy that really set it up, the man of the series, no surprise, Mitchell Starc. He was up there receiving that accolade. Go back to Perth, day one. Ben Stokes wins the toss. They bat first, which is, you think the right thing to do. That no Cummins, no Hazelwood. Mitchell Starc says, I am going to lead the attack all summer.
Yeah, and you speak to all the Australians. They say they got a really bad ball on day one in Perth, and Mitchell Starc stood up from that first over where his rhythm and his run-up was perfect. The length, the lines, that wobble seam that he's been bowling to the right hander, the one that comes back to Ben Stokes. He's had Ben Stokes so many times throughout the series, but to think that his captain, Pat Cummins, wasn't there, to think Josh Hazel wasn't there, he knew he had to deliver, and he's done it under the ultimate pressure.
Jeez, I don't think he bowled a bad spell, did he, in the whole series?
Oh,
really? I can't remember one.
And everything at plus 140.
His pace was between 140 and 145 every spell. First spell, last spell of the day. And yeah, just world class. I think his bowling has got better and better the last couple of years. He's elite bowler now.
Yeah, he just wanted to be the leader, and that he was. And on that bowling performance, it set up what we all thought was a bit of a delicate run chase over there in Perth. The drama of Usman Khawaja with his bad back. Who's going to open? What came down between Travis Head and Nathan Lyon.
Oh,
you reckon they got it right?
What is it, 6 and 7?
That's the one, mate. I think they well and truly got it right. It was one of the great Ashes hundreds, one of the best hundreds in Test cricket. He just turned the game on its head. 5 hours after being in the driving seat, England had lost a test.
Yeah, and he went in that dressing room and went, I'm opening.
Yeah.
So he's done it in Perth with 100, 2 more hundreds since Perth, and he's going to be at the top of the order to stay. He's a wonderful player. It just proves if you can play, you can pretty much bat everywhere. And we talk about his technique and his movements around, but he plays the ball so late. And he plays it under the eye line. He's got great alignment, which is going to give him. I'm not too sure about his Barnett back in that first test match.
Haircut's improved since then.
Looked like one of your dogs coming out of a bath, Junior, shaking the hair off there. But Junior, you were impressed by how much he almost toned his game down a little bit, didn't you, after that innings to become more of an opening style.
Yeah, definitely. I think he did. He looked so much more solid. I don't think he's an opener, but now I'm sort of thinking, maybe he can do the job. And I think he's locked in now because Australia are searching for other openers and searching for another spot because Usman Khawaja, as we can just see, he's retired, so that's going to leave a hole either at the top or in the middle. And yeah, I mean, there's the emotion coming out right there for Usman Khawaja. It's always, it'll settle in now that he's retired. It's all a bit of a blur at the time, but as time goes on and as the hours pass by, he'll reflect on what he's going to do now for the rest of his life. No doubt he's got it pretty much sorted out, but you're still going to miss your cricket, aren't you, playing in that baggy green cap?
Well, you'll miss this time, isn't it, post-game that we all talk about and we all reflect on, getting into the change rooms at various grounds and just sharing it with your family, your best mates. But I think he knows what he's going to do. He's going to spend a lot more time with his family and he's going to hit a lot more golf balls and not be accountable to anyone, Vaughnie.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're right, Gilly. I mean, the actual playing side, he will miss, and I don't think he'll miss waking up every morning with those nerves of knowing that you have to score runs, face 90 mile an hour quicks, and playing on the odd dodgy deck. He's not going to miss that, but what he will miss is this, just being on the pitch with all these fans around, going in the dressing room and just sitting with his teammates, having won another Ashes series. That you can't replace that feeling of being in the dressing room with your teammates, just talking about the series that's been. They're the wonderful moments and the great friendships that you make in those dressing rooms.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotion around in the series in general, and with casting mind back to Adelaide, where Alex Carey put in a man-of-the-match performance, and he scored a really emotional 100 on the back of his father passing away earlier in the year, or late last year. It was a terrific innings, just an extraordinary series. Ends up with 28 dismissals, just one short of a record there by Brad Haddon, but it was with bat in hand, he just went and elevated to another level.
Exactly, and it's more the time he scores his runs. He scores so many important runs. He's dug Australia out of a hole a lot of times in the last couple of years, and now obviously with his father passing away in the hometown in Adelaide, there's a lot of emotion involved in that, so he had to dig in and concentrate and get the job done. And he's just gone to another level, both with the bat and the keeping. He's batted at number 6 a number of times in the series, so that says that the selectors in the hierarchy think that he's a out-and-out batsman as well as a tremendous keeper.
I guess the fairy tale today was for Usman to hit the winning runs, but I think if one player deserves to be that player, out in the middle, playing that cover drive to get the winning moment for Australia, it's Alex Carey. He's a true professional, and what many don't see is what he does in the morning. Before the day's play, he's out there working, hitting balls, catching balls. He's the engine behind the stumps, that that technique that he brought, standing up to the stumps to the England batters, was a genius move. He's had a wonderful series.
Yeah, I guess once England get home, or it might have even already started, the autopsy on this tour. What went wrong? What the little things that went right? And one of those things that definitely went right was the unveiling, if you like, of Jacob Bethel. That was remarkable what we witnessed in the last couple of days from this young man.
Yeah, that's the one of the leading lights on the tour, along with Josh Tongue. But at number 3, in the heat of an Ashes battle, you haven't made a first-class 100. You can't play any better than that, whether you've played 100 tests or none. So he's a superstar on the rise. Yeah, he's got to back it up now. He can't just be a one-match wonder, but you've got to think with that technique, the calmness, the technique that he showed, that he's going to score a lot more runs for him.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the shining lights that England can move forward with. Look, their detail's not been there, their preparation hasn't been right, and their performance levels haven't been at the standard required in Australia. But Josh Tongue's had a tremendous comeback into the side. Joe Root's got a couple of hundreds, which is great for Joe, but it's Jacob Bethel, really. You're starting to look at a batting lineup with Jacob Bethel at 3, Joe Root 4, Harry Brook 5. They're as good as 3 in the world from 3 to 5, and with Jacob Bethel's technique, his mindset, his calmness, the way that he speaks, he's going to be around for many Ashes series.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to there from that young man. Well, as Australia begin to celebrate, I'm sure they'll go long and late, no doubt about that. It's, time for us to say farewell. It's been fantastic, Vaughn, to have you back again for another summer. You'll be doing the Big Bash Cricket Junior. You'll be involved in the Bash as well. But on behalf of the entire Fox Cricket team, everyone, all the technical side, all the backroom staff, all the producers, directors, the wardrobe department that just let us look so sharp each day. We say thank you. We hope you enjoyed the summer. There's Big Bash coming throughout the rest of the summer, but for one last time, it is farewell. Thank you so much for your viewership, and congratulations, Australia, 4-1 victors.